Life can change in an instant. For many wheelchair users, the struggle to push forward is a daily challenge.
After years of development and countless prototypes, we created Rib Grips, the revolutionary wheelchair hand rim covers with built-in ribs for ultimate grip and comfort.
No more slick surfaces, no more heat burns, just pure, reliable grip. Rib Grips, empowering you to push forward with ease. Rib Grips, get a grip on your freedom. Discover the difference. Visit ribgrips.com and use promo code GRIP today. You just found the perfect product that helps with staying cool during hot summer runs. No more gross warm water. Stay cool with this product from Gear Handle. This hydration tube cover helps keep your water cool and easily accessible. Stay hydrated during those long summer runs or even delay from freezing in the winter. Plus, they're compatible with various brands of water bladders and come in various colors. Visit gearhandle.com and use promo code H2O today.
Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Andrew G, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Public Affair. Welcome back. Thank you guys again so much for tuning into this episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be notified when a new episode of The Public Affair comes out every single Monday. Of course, thank you to the whole entire community and everybody that supports this podcast. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. And of course, thank you to Mike Hamilton and Allison Robles with Rogue Media Network for making all my episodes look all snackish and cute. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I don't say it enough. So before we get started with my really special guest, I definitely want to give a shout out to a few of our sponsors of The Public Affair. Of course, this episode is brought to you by Four Brothers Construction with my boy Joe Olvera. He provides custom home designs and renovations. He also focuses on roofing, remodeling, plumbing, tree removal, electrical work, and so much more. Joe Olvera and all the guys on his team will make your home look super snackish however you want it, and I love those guys. Coincidentally, I'd say about 80% of them were on The Public Affair. So thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode. Joe, you are the best. Thank you. Of course, to Frank Bizel with B&J Refinishing. He focuses on resurfacing bathtubs, counters, sinks, tiles, and more to original showroom quality. He offers 5-year warranty on most work and has the best prices in town. And of course, we all know that Frank doesn't stop there because he also has Co-Town Tint, which is a mobile tint and detailing business that offers the best high quality film and products and will be all competitor prices. You can also contact Frank for inflatables like a mechanical bull bounce houses, margarita machines, tables, chairs, and a foam machine. Frank does absolutely everything because he's the GOAT. If you ask him, does he do it? He says yes, or he'll find a way to do it. Frank, I respect you for so long. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to David Santabanez, the #1 sales agent at Alinea Real Estate. He'll help you buy a home or sell your home. Make sure you follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea. Call the number on the screen, darling, for all your real estate needs. Every time I log on Facebook, David sold another house. I'm like, geez, David, okay, get your life. He's the best realtor, and I love that guy. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, to Junior Fuentes and Thomas Roberts with J Pedal and Poke. I whirled around in it all weekend. They provide delicious savory Japanese crepes and poke bowls. They also have handcrafted Thai rolled ice cream for dessert. Choose from the menu or create your own like I do because I like to stay in control. Check out their location on University Parks Drive and Hewitt Drive. You can also place your order online at jpedaltx.com. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Plaza Waco. They are the best outdoor event center in Waco. That's right. You can hit them up to book your next event like a wedding, a quinceañera, corporate event, or more. They also host live concerts, and it's super litty kitty. Thank you so much, Plaza Waco. Make sure you follow them on Facebook at Plaza Waco Radio or call the number on the screen for more information and to book your next event. Plaza Waco, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. And of course, to Midway Nutrition with my boy Marcos Cordero. He's located on Hewitt Drive. He offers meal replacement shakes with tons of different flavors. I've been saying for over 70 episodes of The Public Affair that my favorite is the Honey Nut Cheerio because it really is, and now I'm obsessed with the cherry berry tea. Oh God, I love it. And so he offers healthier meal replacements. So if that's what you guys are looking for, definitely hit up my boy Marcos Cordero at Midway Nutrition. Also, shout out to Waco Nutrition and Energy located on Spades. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. More to come later. This episode is also brought to you by one of my new sponsors, Miss Rosalinda Perez with Rosalinda's Insurance Agency. She provides all insurance needs, including auto, home, life, and more. She also provides notary services as well, so make sure you guys contact her on the number on the screen or follow her on Facebook at Rosalinda's Insurance Agency for your next affordable quote. Rosalinda, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. All right, guys. So like I said, I'm really excited, of course, for this guest, like I am all my other guests. I kind of just met this guy not too long ago, and I was really intrigued. I've been low-key kind of stalking him, just kind of make sure, like, he stays consistent with his work. I think he's very talented. You guys know that I'd love to have the young generation come on the show because I really feel like they're up next. Do you see what I'm saying? And I want to be able to snag them on the public affairs so that way when they do become rich and famous, they remember me. Yeah. And so I would love to welcome and introduce Mr. Marselo, capital G, Lozano to the public affair. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Chilling, bro.
Good. Now, you did tell me just to call you G.
Yeah, everybody calls me G.
Okay, and the G stands for?
Gregorio, or genius.
Is that what we're doing?
Gangster.
Gangster? Nah. Hey, I'm gangster too, but my G stands for like several other things that are not that.
Everybody say not that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on. So everybody, Cap G is a rapper. He's an artist. You kind of do it all, and I think that you're very talented. I really got to take the weekend to listen to your music, and I have to say I'm a huge fan. I normally don't listen to rap music, but I have to say yours gave me a different type of vibe that I was really feeling. Like, cool. I got to listen to it on my way to the gym.
What type of vibe?
Any type of vibe you want it to be.
I'm just interested.
Okay, you want to know what, honestly?
Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah.
And I was going to get into this a little bit later, but you have an album called The Sabbatical, which I become obsessed with. There's a song on there called Greater. And when I was listening to that album, I kind of got like high school vibes. Like, that's how the music sounded like when I was growing up. Like early 2000s. Yes, and I was like, I like this. You know what I mean? And then your lyricism is just out of this world. I didn't think it was going to be that good, to be honest. And then I texted him yesterday, and then I said, "Is this you? Like, this is for real you?" He says, "Yes." And I was mind blown. I was shook. My skin was shaking. But we're gonna get into that a little bit later. I definitely want to take this time right now to have you introduce yourself. Oh wait, no, wait. Before that, you got me this tea. Okay, can you please explain to me what this is? And I'm scared.
This is yerba mate. Where should I show the camera?
Okay, this is your camera.
Yerba mate. I don't know. This is the life juice right here. Okay. This is life in the can.
And now there's no alcohol.
Nah, it's just 100% tea. But it's like a healthy alternative to coffee. I was drinking a lot of energy drinks. Kind of soaring around, you know what I mean? And one time I drank too many Red Bulls. I got a fever. And I was like, man, I gotta drink something else. So I started drinking coffee. Started getting headaches, and I was like, I gotta drink something else.
Oh my god!
And I found this. Yeah, this is like from South America, but they sell it here in Waco.
So do like the witch doctors make it and shit?
I don't think so. I hope not. You know what I'm saying?
I hope it casts a spell on me where I can find a man.
Nah.
I hope not. If that's what it does, yeah, why not? Like, I made me single my whole life. Here, let me try it. I'm gonna try it.
It's good, bro. I like it. It's good stuff.
Oh my god, this is good.
This is it, bro. I've been drinking these every day.
I feel like the life brimming inside of me already.
Yeah, bro.
Like there's a man outside waiting for me. This is great.
I don't know about that. Now the thing about these though, we're talking about
it's good.
Like most things you'll drink, you'll crash. You know what I'm saying? But these, you don't crash all
now it is the evening time, and I do have to get my ass up at 4 a.m. to go to the gym. So I might not drink the entire thing, but I am gonna take little sips during the show.
Yeah.
Marcelo G, Cap G, please introduce yourself to us. Tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, and all that.
Yeah, I'm born and raised from Waco, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I know you said you're not from here. Yeah. I'm from here. You know what I'm saying? I've been here my whole life. Yeah. This is home. What else could I say about myself? 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? Just grew up here. Went to pretty much all the high schools. Went to Waco High. Yeah. Went to university. Went to AJ Moore when it was there. Went to Alternative when it was there, but now it's a apartment. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Oh yeah, they changed it,
crazy,
right?
Bro, it's crazy to drive by there and be like, we used to be in there. You know what I mean?
That's where I got in that fight that one time.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy, bro. So crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm from here. I'm a native to the city.
Okay, got you. What was your life like growing up?
I grew up in church. You know what I mean? For the most part, like that was my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I grew up in church until about my teenage years, probably like 16. I was like, started doing my own thing. You know what I mean? Started doing whatever I wanted to do.
Were you rebelling as a teenager?
I just started making my own decisions. Like, then my dad was like, you pretty much grown now. You know what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's up to you whether you want to continue to go to church or not. So I was just like, this is more fun. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing other things, like just like a bunch of dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just learning, finding my way.
Do share. We want to know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mainly just smoking weed and rapping. That's all I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Smoking weed and rapping. And then I found out like, I don't know, bro. Like it really just like, I don't know. They say like smoking weed, like quote unquote, opens doors. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I've never smoked them.
Bro, I used to smoke a lot of weed, and I was just sitting in my room one day, and I was just smoking by myself, just chilling. And then like, it really felt like something like, I'm not like I'm a deep person, so I'm about to get deep. I was in my room smoking weed, and like I was just chilling alone, bro. And then like I just got this like eerie feeling, like something evil had came into my room. You know what I mean? And I was like, what the heck? But growing up in church, you know what I'm saying? I got scared, started reading my Bible and stuff like that, and I knew something wasn't right. So I was probably like 16, 17. Right there, I started just like reading my Bible. I was taking God and church and the Bible more seriously.
Did you quit smoking weed after that?
Yeah, bro, I did for a
really?
long time. And I was probably like 16.
Were you like hallucinating? Is that what was going on?
Nah. It was like I don't even know how to explain it. That's what I'm saying. It's just hard to explain. Like you just like, you ever watch a scary movie and then you're scared?
Yeah.
That was the feeling I got. That was the feeling I got. Wow. But I wasn't watching no scary movie.
So you haven't smoked weed since?
Bro, because I kind of had a relapse. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I kind of started hanging out with the wrong people. And they were like, hey, you want to hit it? And I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Smoke
but then the demon didn't come back. And then
Nah, bro. It's funny you say that because like, it's like, I don't like getting deep because I'm like, they're like, I feel stupid. I'm not stupid, but I feel like I'm getting too deep.
My last guest over here gave us church, right? My last guest, Hope.
Yeah.
She got super deep. And I get deep in things.
That's what I'm saying. Every time you ask, bro, all my friends, we'll be talking. And I'm like, I don't want to go there, but if you're trying to go there, we can go there. You know what I mean?
Now, are you into like spirits and shit like that? Is
Definitely,
that what's
bro.
going on? No, I know a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
Shout out to my
crazy,
friend
bro.
Summer.
Super
Yeah,
crazy stuff.
We talk about stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know personally how to feel about spirits. I do feel like there's a spirit keeping me from getting a man. But
what they call it, bro, in Mexican culture, what do they call it?
Is it brujeria?
Yeah, something like that.
But I will tell you this: that when I hurt my back working out, I went to a Mexican witch doctor, and that bitch had me straight.
You for real?
Straight as a fucking board. I was like,
I've been hearing about people going over there. They've been going over there to Mexico.
She had the incense and the candles and the gods, and I think I saw a ghost.
One time,
I fucking woke up the next day and I was done. I was like, yes, this is so great.
I was just gonna say, one time I was chilling with my homie and I was like, my back hurts. I need to smoke some weed, and then I got high and I forgot my back was hurting. You know what I'm saying? But not saying all that to say like, bro, that was really my testimony. That's how I found God. It was like just like by just like because dude, the Bible says like it says stay sober minded because the devil walks around like a roaring lion trying to see who he can devour. You know what I'm saying? And I got friends who've done drugs and they've never been the same. You know what I'm saying? You see him walking the streets and like, what happened to him?
F's people up, absolutely.
Exactly, bro. So it's like,
I believe you 100% with that statement. This is a really good question for you because you did say that you grew up the majority of your life in church, and then at teenage years, I think like we all do, you found a way to rebel. Do you think that you were sheltered as a child going to church so often? I mean, you made it sound like you were your family was really like super religious.
No, I think for me it was like it's crazy to talk about because most people, for me it's normal, but for most people it ain't normal. You know what I mean? But to me it was like that was like, it wasn't really sacred. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was just like, this is where we hang out. This is where my dad works. You know what I'm saying? So I was
church.
there. So we were there all the time. You know what I'm saying? I used to get in trouble a lot for breaking stuff. You know what I'm saying? You be playing, you break something. It just happened all the time. But then like, I don't know if it was how you say this. It just wasn't sacred. That's a good way to say it, right? You know what I mean? Like most people, they're like, I don't even want to go into church because I'm not worthy. You know what I'm saying? That's what my uncle used to say that a lot. Both of my uncles, they don't really go to church, but they were like, I'm not gonna go to church. I'm gonna burst into flames if I were gonna. You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel.
I used to think that I was gonna burst into flames after I slept with that pastor by accident. I did, and then
crazy.
I did, but it was an accident. He lied to me, and then I realized,
he lied to me.
He committed a sin.
He lied to me.
He did. He lied to me.
That's crazy.
But but now it's like kind of cute to brag about. You know what I mean,
I don't know,
because that means I can pull anybody. So. But then I went to church after. I had Pastor G on this show.
Who I Pastor G. He's like a good friend.
I had him on this show, and I loved him, and I went to his church service like I promised him. And then dope. It was like a whole public affair reunion because there was like 4 people there. Okay, so I did not grow up in church. That was the thing. And when I was in high school, we did go to church regularly, I would say for a couple years or so. And I'm indifferent about it. Like I don't make it a point to go. I do pray every night.
That's good, bro.
You know, I mean, I feel like all this is a blessing. You know what I mean? I feel like God makes no mistakes. I do. I'm not overly religious with it, but I do believe that there's a higher power for sure. You know what I mean? Because and then God couldn't make me perfect, so he couldn't give me the green eyes that everybody else in my family has. But I do have these brows for days that people think that I get done, and I don't.
I got good eyebrows too.
I do. I have really good. My eyebrows are naturally arched. God gave me them, but then God said, Andrew, I can't make you perfect, so I can't give you. But there's green eyes that run in my family. I can't.
What I was gonna say was talk about blessings, bro. I feel like I overlook my blessings a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like just every day you wake up, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, bro, you take it for granted. There's a lot of people. Lady I just worked with, bro, recently. I found out today she killed herself.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's just saying that to say like, we're still here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I you know what? I definitely feel like everybody has a purpose. And I definitely feel like, I do. Awesome. I feel like.
It's crazy, bro. My dad has a church and that's the slogan.
I feel like everybody has a purpose. I feel like life happens I feel like things happen for a reason. I feel like everything is situational. I've said this on the show 100 times. I feel like everything that we've been through in our lives, like I've been through some shit. Yeah. But I feel like all that was supposed to lead up to this. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've even recently, like I'll share, have made some decisions that I thought I don't want to get too personal into it right now because I don't know what things are going to happen. But I thought I've made some decisions even to this day that I thought were going to be beneficial for me, and it turns out they're turning out to be the complete opposite. So that's why I just focus on the public affair.
It's hard, bro. Because what you're saying is like the stuff that you're talking about, something that I've been struggling with a lot lately. It's like God has purpose for us, but then we also have free will. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you can't be like, why'd you do this to me? We did it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang. Because like I was telling you before the show, you know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with like anxiety a lot this year. You know what I'm saying? But that's from me relapsing. I started smoking weed again, bro. And then like I would be chilling with my friends, and like they could just tell the vibes I was giving off. You know what I mean? They were like nobody ever said, "Are you all right?" But they were like beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So I went home. And I never been the same, bro. I was just like, dang, bro, I shouldn't. But going back to the Bible, Jesus was like, he would heal people, and then he'd be like, go and sin no more, because if you sin, something worse is going to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, dang, I did this to myself.
But that's crazy, because I don't even know the Bible like that. I only read that part about gays, and that's it.
The only part about gays?
I did. I wanted to know, because everybody was talking about Leviticus, right? Listen, anyway. Yeah. Hey, okay, well, you know what? Listen, I don't think that you're crazy at all. I think that I feel like we all got a little spirit following us, and my spirit is just like, what the F? You know what I mean? But I do believe that everything happens for a reason, and I think that everything that maybe you have gone through, with the extent, this is too personal, but we get personal on the public affair. Has the extent of your usage only just been weed?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. I don't do drugs. Only weed. I don't even smoke weed no more, though. You know what I mean? I'm like, but in my opinion on it is a little different. I always tell my wife, I'm like, I don't think smoking weed is bad.
I don't either,
but
it's
not beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
I loathe it, but I feel like it's a better alternative to like snorting coke.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't really knock people that smoke weed. Like I feel like there's people who smoke weed like recreational. Like a lot of people in my family smoke it when they're together or like when they go home. Yeah. But like if you just sit there and get baked all day, like you ain't doing shit. It's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
I guess that's what I'm saying. Is like, is most people be like, it's frowned upon, but it's not. Yeah. It's just to get deep again, right? Maybe on this, and the seen realm, right? This tangible realm, it's not bad, but in the unseen realm, it's probably bad because like it's obviously healthy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's health benefits to it, but that doesn't mean that is beneficial to your mind or your spirit. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying?
No, and everybody has their opinion. I don't have an opinion because I've never smoked weed. Like smoking to me is very unappealing, even when people smoke cigarettes. And I actually went to a guy's house one time to do it, and then he smoked weed and I left because I was like,
dang, I ain't feeling it, bro.
Yeah, I was like, he was high as hell, and then it was like, you know what I mean?
Now, I got homies they're like, one of my homies, he was like, what did he say? He's like, I'm in there, I'm smoking weed till I die. And I was like, some people are like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Yeah. Don't smoke weed, kids.
Hey, you know what? Okay, so that was very insightful. I definitely want to, of course, dive right into your rapping because I think that you're a phenomenal rapper. Yeah, and you've got tons of music out right now. And I kind of want to talk to you about, like, what was your inspiration behind becoming a rapper and how did it start for you?
For me, it started...
I mean, you were in your house smoking weed.
Nah, that's not where it started. No, okay. That's where I took a turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Where it started was like, honestly, bro, where did it start? Just like as a kid, I was always beating on tables. You know what I'm saying? So started there,
the little beats.
Just making beats on the tables. Just started like that, and then some of my close peers. It goes further than that because before I was beating on the table, I was breakdancing. Really? That was my introduction to hip hop. Was breakdancing.
Oh, cool.
So that was like my earliest memories is breakdancing. You know what I'm saying? So I was a b-boy for a while. I was in a crew called True Tribe Crew. Shout out to everybody. True Tribe Crew. You know what I'm saying?
True Tribe Crew.
True Tribe.
True Tribe Crew.
True Tribe.
Oh, okay. That sounds
It was an acronym, but I didn't come up with the acronym, so I don't remember it.
You were just in the crew.
I was just in the crew. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They used to have this we used to do shows, right? And they would me and my friend, we were young, they used to put us in duffel bags. And then when they come out,
duffel bags?
And then because we were little, so we could fit in them, and they unzip them, and then we hop out of the duffel bags and we start breakdancing.
Hey, that's cool though.
Bro, the crowd used to go wild, bro.
Hey, I wonder if I could have been able to pull that off back in the day. But I was heavy as fuck. I was about 300 pounds. They probably would have been like, oh shit.
Yeah, it used to be crazy, bro. It was tight. Everybody used to go wild. Okay, so that was my introduction, right? I was a b-boy, and then just from there, like some of the people inside the crew, there was graffiti writers in the crew, right? Beat makers in the crew. Okay. There wasn't really no rappers back in the day because it wasn't popular as it is today. Rapping.
Yeah. Oh, everybody raps now.
Exactly, bro. You need a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I tell my dad. Mixtapes are like business cards.
I'm about to go make my own album.
Do it.
I am. I'm going to. We got a recording studio. I put fucking Richie in that studio one time and it inspired me.
It's mandatory, bro. Rap is mandatory.
I thought about it, but anyway.
But that's where it started. Okay, so I was breakdancing and then started. Graffiti was the next thing that I picked up. Right. Doing graffiti and art and stuff like that. I just went crazy with canvases. Started doing canvases. I got arrested for doing graffiti when I was probably like 12. Oh. Yeah. So I was just like off the I'm the kind of person though that I don't do things halfway. To, you know what I'm saying? I'll go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Till I break something.
Right.
So like with breakdancing, I just went all the way. Graffiti went all the way, and then rapping, you know what I'm saying? Took it all the way. But like that's where it started was breaking.
Okay.
Then I started doing graffiti. Then my brothers they rap. They didn't. My older brother. It was me and my younger brother were breakdancers, and our older brother was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't break dance, but he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? And he'd just be always freestyling. And for some reason, you know what I'm saying? Just around people rapping. I don't know if you know what it's like, but they're just like, rap.
When I was in elementary school, we used to
freestyle.
Y'all are gonna make fun of me, but when I was in elementary school is when that movie 8 Mile came out. I was in 6th grade, and then we all thought we were 8 Mile. So and then that was when G Unit was big too. So we all had units in elementary. This is in New York. No, it wasn't because I couldn't.
Yeah, because you're from New York, so it must have been crazy.
So I was in the S unit, and then there was like the C unit, and then we would at recess have rap battles.
That's
and
tight, bro.
We all
I'm jealous, bro. That's
like Shaniqua. Shout out to Shaniqua. She was good. Yeah, I was not good. I don't know.
That's still tight though.
No, I mean it was fucking stupid. We were kids.
I admire you for that.
No, but some of them took it way too far, and they're still trying. Like, and I'm like, hey guys, college. Okay,
I feel you.
No, but that doesn't go to say that about you. Yeah,
no, I know what you mean. Like a lot. It's annoying. One thing that annoys me is just people in general who try to do something that aren't talented at it. You know what I mean? Because then you end up it's just annoying, bro. But what's crazy is you can be successful. You like I don't know. I don't disrespect anybody.
No. You say what you want. Everybody says what they want on the show.
Bro, you know a lot of people be making music.
The shit that I've said.
Well, I mean, everybody makes.
You're not a fan of everybody's music.
Yeah, just I would say that. But like Lil Pump, you got Gucci Gang, and just the lyric is just Gucci Gang. Or you got Designer, Panda. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but that's what I was saying earlier. That's why I really liked your album, The Sabbatical, because I felt like it was different than the hip hop that we listen to today. You know what I mean? Like you're saying that the number one songs have one lyric in them, and it's got a catchy beat. But yours, I would say, like when I was listening to the words, it's like, how the hell did he put this together? And that's what I really wanted to talk to you about, like your writing style. Like what comes in about that?
Really, bro. When I first started writing, I would just be trying to be the best. You know what I mean? Like trying to be like Eminem. You know what I'm saying? I would just sit in my room, and I would just like. It got to the point to where I would be like rapping in my sleep. You know what I mean? Because I stopped going to school and just wanted to browse. Like, this is what I want to do. Going back to what I was telling you, I was just smoking weed and rapping. That's what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I just kind of just shut the doors.
What's your thing? Yeah,
bro. I was like, this is what I want to do. So I would just do that, and I would show my dad, and I'd be like, check this out, and I just spit a crazy rhyme. Yeah, and he'd be like, that's cool, but you're not really saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of that's what he was saying. I'd be like, what?
He was your biggest critic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just told you that I was finna rip the universe in half. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, it's not. You're not really saying anything. And so I was like, what? So I just went back finally, and then finally I had a breakthrough. You know what I mean? In my writing, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, let me talk about something that actually. So I started putting things in my writing that aren't necessarily talked about. Like I distinctly remember I started writing about being scared to pray for my food at school because people gonna make fun of me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow,
so it was like a breakthrough, and then from there I was just like, let me speak on the unspoken. Right. That's where it does. I guess that's where the not the sound, but my writing skills had a breakthrough.
Well, and I have to say too, when I was listening to a lot of your music, like the rap, like I feel like a lot of rap has that that unwanted stereotype of a lot of the music is about drugs and a lot of music is about like pussy popping and stuff like that. A lot of your music was not like that, which I felt like just like really just separated it from a lot of what we hear today. You know what I mean? That's why I was really praising your album, The Sabbatical, and so it's a whole full length album. My favorite song on there is called Greater. I think did I tell you that this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you know, how did you teach on that song you rap really, really fast? How did you teach yourself to rap that fast, you know?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I think it comes from you ever heard of Tech Nine? You know Tech Nine?
Yes.
Yeah. He was a B-boy too. And then but I think that's what it comes from is like you just hearing, because when you're a break dancer, you want to hit all the notes, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to dance on beat. And then like when it comes to rapping, it's rhythm and poetry. You know what I'm saying? Rhythm and poetry makes rap. So like the rhythm element is where you're like, I need to be hitting all these notes. These you know what I'm saying? The paradiddles, as they say, stuff like that. And that's where I think that's where it comes from. But I don't know.
What was your first recording process? Like, I mean, how old were you when you made your first single and released it to the public? And were you scared?
Like it just depends on what you're talking about. Because the first couple songs I made on a computer. Yeah, like I used to do graphic design, right? Because I was doing graffiti, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna do graphic design. Okay. I started doing graphic design on my computer, and my brother came in the room. He's like, hey, can't you record music on your Mac? And I was like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He came in, and sure enough, opened up GarageBand, started making songs on there, and then I was like, let me see. You know, so we started making music. We didn't even have a mic. We were just using the the internal microphone.
Oh yeah,
rapping to the computer with no mic.
Oh, standing real close.
Yeah, exactly, bro. We were doing it like that. But after that, bro, that was it, bro. I wish I would have stuck with graphic design. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more. I don't know what's the word. I want to say logical, not logical, but more. I guess lucrative. You know what I'm saying? Is that a better word?
I guess.
You know what I mean? Like
you're using really big vocabulary terms.
It's a more tangible and realistic. That's the word. Realistic career choice. But if you tell people that you're making music, everybody making music. You know what I'm saying? They assume you want to be a superstar, and it's like, I just want to have a career. I want to be sustainable.
Was that your goal in all of this, like to become a big rap star?
I think at first, I don't know. At first it was because I'm like a lot of the stuff that. I was doing this, and it's crazy because it's making for good conversation. Yeah. But where I got my name was Capital Steez. It's a group called Pro Era. Okay. From New York. I don't know if you ever heard of them. You ever heard of them?
You know what? I really don't listen to a lot of rap. Yeah. I mean, I love like Remy Ma, but I don't listen to a lot of rap. Yeah.
I heard of her, but now like
I'm so old.
Like before like boom bap was like came back into play. Okay. These dudes came out and they were doing like boom bap music. Okay. But before that, I was like, this is the kind of music I listen to. Like I listen to like Biggie, Nas, and stuff like that. Yes. So I wanted to bring that style back. And before I got the chance, Pro Era, and they came out, and they were like a mainstream old school hip hop group. Got you. And it was crazy because we were all the same age. Okay. It was just like it made sense though. I couldn't have carried that flag coming from Texas. Somebody from New York has to carry that flag. You know what I'm saying? That old school hip hop flag. But I wanted to. And the leader of that group, his name was Capital Steez. Okay. And I think at the time I didn't even have a rap name. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of just rapping.
So you just took Capital G out of that.
Because his name was Capital Steez, and he passed away. And I was like, he was like my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Out of the whole group. Because he was on some like woke stuff. Like the stuff he was talking about was like, like his album was called American Corruption. So he was like on some real, you know what I'm saying? What they call it, conscious rap. Yeah. And so I was gravitating more towards that. So I was like, I'm a kind of, after he passed away, I don't want to say I stole his name, but I kind of took off.
Did you kind of want to keep it alive?
That and plus, a lot at the time, like A$AP Rocky. You know A$AP Rocky?
Oh yeah, I do.
He gets his name from a rapper called A$AP Rock, which is an underground hip hop artist. Yeah. And then there's it happens a lot. Like
like look at Lil Nas X.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Who else? Kirko Banks. Okay, yeah. He gets his name. That was happening a lot at the time. So I was like, well, let me take Capital Steez, and I'm G. So let me.
You should have put Lil Capital G.
Lil I was like, man, I wish I would have called myself this.
My rap name is definitely gonna be Big Peaches for sure. Big Peaches. Because that's also my jail name. It's my jail name too. Because when you're a rapper and then you're a gangster, then you go to jail for a little bit, and so I need to make sure that name is alive.
It sounds cool.
And nobody can take it. It is
Big Peaches.
No, it's Big Peaches coming in.
Yeah, like that. It sounds gangster.
Yeah, it is gangster. I told you, everybody tests my gangster until it really happens. You know?
But no, that's where I got my name and stuff like that.
Okay, you know what, G, Marselo. We talked a lot about we talked very briefly about everybody, wanting to become a rapper and stuff like that. I'm sure it goes without saying that you've probably worked with a number of people in town as well. Yeah. I think one of the my very first episode was with a rapper named Timo, who I went to high school with, and I love him. Didn't you tell me that you've worked with him before?
Yeah, we got a couple songs, unreleased songs. Yeah. Hopefully they come out. You know what I'm saying? That'd be real dope.
Is somebody calling you?
Nah. I made a list of all these local rappers.
Of all the local rappers.
Yeah, so okay. I was like, man, let's make a list. Everybody.
Like if somebody calls you have to pick up on the.
Nah. Because he's the first person on the list. It's Timo. And then can I go down this list?
No, you sure can. Absolutely.
Bro, it's kind of long, and it's not even everybody. But it's just I was just like I want to.
Do you want to kind of pay homage to them?
Pretty much,
do it.
Because Timo, this funny, bro. Yeah. But I know he's watching this. What's up, Timo, bro?
Timo's gonna watch it,
bro. I remember being in what grade were we in? Probably like 6th or 7th or 8th grade. And have you seen the Waco ciphers? Have you ever seen those?
No, I have not. But I'm aware of them. I've never seen them.
Everybody on there crazy, bro. I wasn't even rapping at the time, but they were on there spitting some flows. And I want to make this shirt with Timo's lyrics on it, bro, because it was the one, and it stuck with me for life, bro. This fool said, I stay on my toes like Michael Jackson after he spins. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh, bro, it's freaking crazy.
Do you guys have a pretty close relationship, you and him?
Not really. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go to the same school and stuff like that.
Right. But you've worked together.
Yeah, he reached out to me a long time ago before I even started rapping. And he was like, hey, I know you paint. He was like, can you do a mural with me on it? And I was just doing my own thing, so I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I don't even rap. Like I'm not.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I was worried about graffiti and stuff like that. But this is people that my peers, right? Okay. So you got Timo, You heard of Rico Roger? You know Rico Roger?
Yes. Well, I know of him.
Yeah.
We've never met.
Yeah, him. Then you got he got a group with a dude named T. Raw. I went to high school with.
Okay.
And what's his name? Northside Nino. You ever heard of him?
I've heard of Northside Nino.
Yeah, he's related to.
I don't know him either.
To Waco Tron. You know Waco Tron?
We've spoken once.
Bro, you need to get him on here, bro.
You know what? He's busy.
Yeah,
he's very busy. I will say that. I will say for everybody asking me, I have invited him, but he's very busy now. So, but I spoke to him once. He's very nice.
Next person on my list is Giovanni the King. You know Gio?
He was on the show.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie right there.
Yeah.
Me and him, we were downtown shooting a video the other day.
Okay.
And then it's a lot of people like dude named Big R. I think he's on the same label.
I know him.
He's on the same label as Timo, I think.
Okay.
And then my homeboy Reed, I grew up with him. This dude named Nash. Dude named Raider Banks. Prescription.
Yes.
Yeah. C4. If I say somebody that you know, let me know.
I know Prescription.
Okay.
I met him.
E-Cross. Dude named K Cutter. Dude that be mentoring me. His name is Ahmad Washington. DQ Hamilton. You ever heard DQ Hamilton?
No, I don't think so.
I think he went on tour with Wu-Tang, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay.
Cam KT. You know Cam KT?
I might.
Yeah. You know Big Binky?
I've never met him.
I never met him, but I think he was like one of the first big dudes. He had that song "Hammer on the Block."
Yeah,
it's like Waco's like hit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got you.
You know Keystar?
I've never met him,
but you know who he is though, right?
I don't know.
No, oh, bro, he's like he was like.
I might know Keystar. I have a lot of Facebook friends.
Keystar was like the dude, bro.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? How Waco Tron is that's how Keystar was. You know what I'm saying? But he's cold though. He's J Trouble. I don't know if you know J Trouble.
I know of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a good friend of mine. Dude named Drew Real.
Yeah.
Rico Harris. You ever heard of Rico Harris?
No.
Skunk. He got a brand.
Yes. Excuse me.
He's a good
I don't know
person.
him, but I know I've heard of it.
Yeah, he be tight. I think he has personally, he has the number one brand in Waco. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like local brand.
The skunk, the skunk brand. I've heard of it.
My friend JT, my friend Quachapo, Farico, dude named Trey 5. I don't know if you know Texas Joe. Hot Boy West. You know Hot Boy West?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's that guy who got signed.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, got
Gucci
you.
Man. He got signed with Gucci Man. Dude named Chance Foley. You know TLG Minor? He's doing big things.
Okay.
You know him?
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah. Homeboy, Erasmo OG, my friend.
It sure is a lot.
Bro, yeah, so Tyler J.
Yeah.
And
give them all shout outs. Go ahead.
You know Tyler J?
I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of these people are doing big things. So I was like, if you know some of these people.
No, but you want to know what? And that's what I was saying earlier, because unfortunately I don't listen to a lot of rap music, but some of the people that you did name off the list I've spoken to or were friends on Facebook and stuff like that. Some of them I know personally. And then with you, I got to actually sit down and talk to you, and I was like, he's interesting, he's young, I want him on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then not to say I think the majority of the people that you've named on there, I've heard rap and they are good, but I thought you were good too. And so, everybody will get their time on the public affair, but today was your time. So,
what's sad is I don't know if you're not from here, but it just seems like everybody's like, nah, everybody wants to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming together and being like.
Do you think there's a lack of teamwork, or do you think there's a lack of support in the city?
So that's like an understatement. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like
now,
that.
do you think there's a lack of support in the city just for the rap world? Because I don't feel like I have a lack of support from the city.
But you're not from here though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So
do you think I'm embraced because I'm not from here?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. That's probably why your podcast is going hard. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's like if somebody else, most people, if I start a podcast, they would see it and they would maybe watch it, but they wouldn't share it. You know what I mean?
I have to but see, I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to feel about that statement. Well, first of all, thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, bro,
I completely appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I've had a lot of people come on this show. I think Timo said the same thing, that he doesn't feel like he gets the proper support. I had Will London on this show who was at the Olympics, and he said he didn't feel like the city gave him the flowers. Yeah, and I love him. For a really great guy. And for me personally, I've not experienced that, or maybe I'm just not. Remember when I was talking to you outside, how I'm just really focused on this?
That's good, bro.
I think that you are such a talented artist, and I want you to be focused on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
Do you feel like you're being overshadowed at all?
Do I feel like I'm overshadowed? Nah, I don't feel like I'm overshadowed. I feel like I'm This dude, I got a friend. He lives in Oklahoma.
Okay. And
he always tells me, he's like, you're super unappreciated. People aren't gonna realize until you're gone. He always tells me that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
That's
him.
powerful.
We're good friends now.
Yeah.
But we're not from the same state, so he really he's like you're special. What you have is special, but people are not gonna. They're not gonna.
Right. Because you do. You know what? You really when I was looking at your catalog yesterday, you have a lot more music out than I perceived.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you have so much music out. Where's my question going with this?
What it is.
You have your catalog is humongous, but I don't hear your name out there a lot. Is there a reason why? Do you feel like you could push yourself a little bit more?
Yeah, I guess my problem, and I tell people this all the time, is I'm a workaholic, but being I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah, so you say whatever you want.
Being a man after God's heart, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I really, really seeking God is I can't put anything before that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, no lie, bro, I want to work my face off, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, I'll start doing it and I'm like, if I do this, am I trading my soul for the world? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. That's what I struggle with.
You know what? I have chills that you just said that. Well, and like I said, I can't get into it too much right now.
Yeah.
But you
go through the same stuff?
Kind of.
What? You know what I'm saying?
Not with the public affair. I mean? Not with the public. I will say that, but I will say this much. Nobody can't have this. This is mine.
There you go.
So back off.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
And don't even try it.
Leave my man's alone.
No, you know what? We talk so much about you rapping and this and that, and I really want to showcase, what you can do as a rapper. Okay, yeah. Can you freestyle for us real quick?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
freestyle.
I do freestyle about whatever you want.
I got this. It's an old rhyme I wrote. Okay. I had it in my brain. Let me just spit it. I said, they say, bust the flow one more again. Man, we stacking in. Slacking is an action that I try to keep from happening. I'm thrashing kids. It ain't the last of it. You couldn't fathom it. Like a rhymer or writer talk fire. Like when the dragon spit. They having fits. I ain't having it. Like I'm your daddy kid. Turtle lost up in my lane. I'm moving like the rabbit did. Passing classes till they mad at it. And I mastered it while you was macking chicks because I'm so passionate. Cause an accident. Like a tragedy or catastrophe. You all mad at me. My mama glad for me. Y'all got this battery. Fully charged. Got charged with battery. Undoubtedly, the strategy is something that they haven't seen. See, I graduate to a criminal, moving up the ladder, G, living holy like pastors be, except I'm sagging jeans. Now they asking me what actually happened. Well, actually, you should be asking me for the baddest speech, and I'll be glad to speak, rapping it. Now I tackle it, then I shackle it, locking down the credible flows like a magic trick. So hocus pocus, I focus. My flow is coated in oceans. I put these poems in motion. My life a book and it's open. Seeing these words that get spoken, so now I'm hoping it's golden, cause my life is unfolding, and I'm seeing these omens. They worship people in clothing. They didn't listen. I told them my time to shine, so I'm glowing. Your girl a hoe, so she hoeing. Wonder why she heartbroken, but it's cause the seed that she's sowing. Why she acting foul, acting like a child, and she proud. I'm the chosen one, my flow's a gun. You opposing bum. You ain't got a clue how many freaking shows I done. I thought I told him, son. Got the coldest lungs. I mean, my breath is the best. I spit these flows on my chest. Show some respect. Can't feel no fear or no stress because I know that I'm blessed on a quest to be best until I run out of breath. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you see, guys, I don't invite mediocre to the show.
There you go.
Yeah, that's okay. So you said you wrote that a long time ago.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. Hey, but it was really good. I couldn't write shit like that if I wanted to. Squid Games. But
Squid Games. There you go.
But like, are you able to do it like on point? Like if somebody says, I've always wanted a freestyle written about me. Yeah.
Or like I say something.
Do it about me. I bet in the public affair.
What I say?
I know that's very like self-centered.
Hey, one time I was at school. I had this friend named Andrew, and I used to just walk down the hall and be like, I just look at people, and one time I was walking by him, and I was like, Andrew, I can't stand you. And he was just like, looking at me, you know what I'm saying? But now, what would I say? I don't know.
Don't worry about offending me. I don't get offended by nothing. I sleep with pastors. Go ahead.
Looking at, yeah, that's the only thing I'll just say. Andrew, nigga rock like a band do. You know what I'm saying? Getting bands too.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We come through. Do it with a van, slam through, stuff like that. And I don't know. That's how I just be playing. Can we play a game real quick, bro? Because I was playing this game with my kid and my wife. I was like, okay, I don't know. It's hard to think. Let's just say media, right? It's the media on the wall. What's the first rhyme that comes to your mind with media?
Oh my God.
Go. You run out of time.
Media,
the faster the better. I got one. You got one already?
No. Lydia.
I don't know. What first came to my mind was pedia, right?
Oh.
So like either encyclopedia or Pedialyte. But I was playing that game with my kids and my wife in the car the other day. My son, I was like, he was like trying to rhyme something with eagle. Right. And I was like, eagle, beagle, seagull. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what's a rhyme? And he was like, evil. And I was like, I think I said evil. Eagle. We were going from eagle.
Yeah.
And I said beagle, deagle, and all this stuff. And he was like,
okay.
It's a fun game.
Well, the first rap was very good. I'm sorry that you weren't able to make one about me.
Yeah, if you would have gave me a beat, it would have been a little easier.
I know. I don't have any beats. Yeah, we don't have any. Okay, yeah, we don't have any. Okay. Hey, okay. So moving on. Well, like I said, I think you spoke for yourself with the first freestyle. I think it was very good. I think that your music is amazing. I want everybody to, I didn't have a chance to write down all. I mean, you have a number of EPs on Apple Music, Spotify. You're on YouTube as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Where can we find you? Like, what's the best way to stream? I mean, I'm gonna put the links in the comments.
Okay.
But yeah, what's your main source of, like, I guess, where do you put your music on the most?
Apple Music.
Apple Music. Okay, good. Yeah, because that's where I have to.
Yeah, bro, Apple Music is dope.
Would you ever consider doing a different genre of music?
Yeah, bro. For a while, because I listen to a lot of rock music. You know what I'm saying? I had this whole phase, bro, and I was like because I skated. I still skate, you know what I'm saying? But like
yeah, I get skater boy vibes from you.
Yeah,
and I'm just really happy that your nails are clean.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You know, I can't stand it. You have those long nails. I can't stand it when they're dirty.
Yeah, there you go. Nah, but yeah, I listen to a lot of rock music.
Okay, got you.
So I grew up like on hip hop. Then I had this phase of like, I guess like you remember that band Flyleaf? They were pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
When they came out. You know what I'm saying? That's when I listened to a lot of rock. You know what I'm saying? And then
so you like to do some rock music.
It'd be dope, bro.
Yeah.
Dope.
Do you speak Spanish?
Nah, I don't.
No, okay. So you couldn't do any Spanish music?
Yeah, I wish I could.
I just want to be in somebody's rap music video. Actually, Giovanni the King reached out to me and has an idea. So that's going to be really exciting.
Whenever K-pop got big, I did this song, bro, and I did the hook in Korean, and I was going to do the lyrics in English, and then I did it, but I didn't let it out. I was like, yeah, that's back.
No, you should have did it, whatever. Like, what? Yeah. So, like, I mean, there's also a number of singers that live in town as well.
Oh, yeah.
Would you be willing to collaborate with any of them?
Holly Tucker, I got to get her on the song.
Oh,
bro.
yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Get her on the hook, bro.
You know what? Do you know her?
Nah, but I used to go to the same studio as her.
Yeah.
DRS, Direct Renaissance.
You want to know? You guys want to know something funny?
What's up?
Reach
out to her? Did you reach out to her?
When I first started the public affair, before it even started, and I don't think I've ever had this conversation with Mike. I reached out to a number of people. And she was one of them, but she never got back to me.
Yeah.
I wonder if she'd do it now.
Yeah, exactly.
She never got back to me. She never wrote back. I don't know. I don't know if she stopped singing. I don't know if that was the direction she was taking. She didn't stop singing. She said she kept singing. Oh, okay.
She's still singing.
She just never messaged me back. Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people don't even. What's crazy is like a lot of people don't
make it happen. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people don't even know who Holly Tucker is. Like,
she was on The Voice. Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying.
But you would rap with her.
Yeah, bro.
Or she sings. She's a singer. She's like a country singer, right?
Put her on the chorus.
Okay, got you. Yeah. What's your favorite genre of music outside of rap and rock? I mean,
what is James Brown? Is he funk? Motown?
Sure, yeah.
James
you
Brown,
like stuff
bro.
like that?
James Brown.
Okay, got you.
That's the
right.
Right.
Well, you know what? I just, I really want to thank you for enlightening us. It really, talking to you really makes me realize how you are so good with music. Because you speak very philosophical. Is that the word?
Bro, yes, bro.
You know what I mean?
I come from a long
that's the
line
word, right? That's the vocabulary.
My uncle's a philosopher.
Yeah, you speak very what I just said. And you have this really spiritual way of thinking, and that explains now why your music sounds the way it does. Okay?
Not for real, bro.
No. Yeah, I got you. Okay, so and then your new single is out right now. It's called Baylor. What was the inspiration behind that?
The parade. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. The parade and you went to the parade in Baylor, and I was like, it's all around here. Just, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's around. You see the students and stuff like that.
Right.
I think another thing that inspired me was like getting older, because now the freshmen in Baylor are younger than me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it used to never be like that. I used to always look up to them. Now I'm looking down on them like, you're like 12 years old.
Got you.
You're a freshman in Baylor.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know what, guys? If you ever have an opportunity, I got the links in the description below. Make sure you guys check out Capital G's rap music. He's a very, very talented rapper. Very, very good with the words.
Thank you, bro.
Yes. Are we working on new music? Can we expect an album soon?
Yeah, hopefully.
Do you have time?
Hopefully. It's just like I'm in this new transition, bro. Like after COVID and everything, and the way things are going, like politically, it's like that stuff ain't even important anymore. You know what
really?
I'm
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So did you lose your passion for it?
Nah, I didn't lose my passion for it. It's still there. It's just I don't know how to explain it. The afterlife is more important.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's way more important.
Got you.
Yeah, bro.
Well, make that album and then worry about the afterlife.
Yeah,
okay? Yeah, because you're still young. You don't have to worry about dying anytime soon. Okay, please. Before we wrap up, I definitely want to talk a little bit. Of course, you're an artist as well. You've done graffiti work. You and one of my good friends, George Carbajal, just made a mural at Superior Striking Gym.
Yeah.
And the mural is gorgeous. How did you become such a great artist?
Yeah, bro, I've been painting for a long time since I was like 12. Like, yeah, even before 12, I've been doing graffiti for a while.
Yeah.
And just doing it. You know what I mean? You get better and better. Like anything else.
Do you capitalize off of that? Like, do people pay you to do things like that?
Yeah, for a while, during quarantine, that's how I made the majority of my money. You know what I mean? I was doing commissions, canvases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. I love it. It's awesome. It's just, it becomes not fun when they're like, hey, can you painting what somebody else wants you to paint. You know what I mean? It's harder to do that. Like, it's not harder.
Like
but
how
it's
so? Elaborate.
Like they be like, I did a beauty bar over in East Waco.
Okay.
Not that I didn't enjoy doing it, and I did a car shop in where were we at? In Hewitt. And it's like just people are like, can you paint this? And can you paint this? And I'm like, yeah, I can do it. And then I'm painting it. But it's not what I want to paint. It's what they want me to paint.
Oh, okay.
But there's never a time where somebody's like, come do whatever you want on this wall.
Okay, you would just like to. I would love it if you freestyled some paint thing that I can have in the background.
Got you. I got
okay,
you.
I do. I would love it. That says The Public Affair, keep it between us. And I would love to hang it up on every single episode. We can make that happen.
Yeah, got you, bro. Got you.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? Again, thank you so much for coming on to The Public Affair.
I was going to say shout out to Jay.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Shout out to George Carbone.
He hit me up to do the mural out of nowhere, and we got it done, bro.
Yeah, no, big shout out to you guys. Did a really good job on that. We're going to have to post it for sure. And yeah, Jay actually is one of the people that recommended me to have you on the show. So awesome. Yeah, for sure. And he was on this show as well. We've been friends for a long time as well. Yeah, I'd love him. You know, before we wrap up, I definitely would talk to you a little bit about your personal life. Like, what do you do when you're not making music, when you're not painting things? Like, when you're not being philosophical? I mean, you are a family man.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you about dating, but I did not know that you were married.
Yeah. Got married when I was probably like 18.
Okay.
Got married early.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. But just
why that?
The family. Just because I was already living, like I told you, you know what I'm saying? I was already living, pretending like we was married. So it's like, just might as well tie the knot and stuff like that. But it's definitely different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Not that I regret doing it, but it's kind of, you just did it and you're like, oh, this is for real. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's not just.
Do you guys think, like, do you guys ever talk about that? Like getting married too young and stuff like that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we already know. You know what I mean? But it's good that we know. But what else do I do? Bro, try to stay in the word, you know what I'm saying? Try to stay reading my Bible. Try to stay praying. That's pretty much it. And
right, I got you.
Working.
And what's next for you?
What's next for me? Yeah. Hopefully, bro, I can open a skate shop here in Waco. Hopefully. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I want to do is open a gallery / skate shop / studio / whatever I want / you know what I'm saying? Okay. That's what I want to do.
No, we'll definitely. Am I leaving anything out?
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so.
Listen, I really appreciate you coming on the show. I think you did phenomenal. I think that you're a phenomenal rapper. I would love to see more music in the future because I do think that you're very talented. As you guys can see, just listening to the way he spoke to me in this interview, you guys got to go listen to his music. Like I said, that album, The Sabbatical, is really, I'm saying it right?
Yeah, The Sabbatical. Yeah.
Wait, real quick. Where did that name come from?
My mom. I was going to say my freaking mom. One time we were just rapping. Because even before I started rapping, I would do graffiti pieces with big words like incorruptible or like impetuous. And I would do a canvas that said that.
That's what I'm just a fan saying. Of big words. Your fucking vocabulary words are crazy.
I like words. It's dope, bro. But
you have a really good play on words.
Thank you. She was like, she had said something, sabbatical or something, and I was like, that's a cool word. I was like, what does that mean? And she told me. And I was like, I'm gonna name my album that. And that was before I even started working on the album. I said that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that.
I got you. Yeah. Well, you know what? Marselo, Cap G Lozano, thank you so much for coming on to this episode of The Public Affair. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your time. And I really look forward to seeing more from you in the future.
Thank you, bro.
How did you feel about coming on the show?
I loved it, bro. It's cool. I feel like I made it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, we're all trying to make it.
Yeah, bro.
I appreciate the high compliment, though. Thank you. You guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of The Public Affair. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Before we go, of course, I'm going to give a shout out to a few more of our sponsors of The Public Affair. Of course, to Elite Barbershop with Sid Rodriguez. He's located on Hewitt Drive. You can download the app or call the number on the screen to book. Make sure you also book with Marcus Guerrero, Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, D-Rod, and Isaac Chavez over there making you look all snackish. And all of them, I think, have got to put hands on my head, and I look so great for more than 70 episodes of The Public Affair because of Elite Barbershop. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez. They're located on Franklin Drive. They offer team, small group, and individual skill training, and they also specialize in soccer training with Dominic. I always see him training the kids out there. They're going to be professional soccer athletes. He's that good. Make sure you guys follow Soko Soccer Academy on Facebook at Soko Soccer Academy and on Instagram at Soko Soccer 254. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Pollo Box and Audio, my boy Jeffrey Monreal. He focuses on installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and much more. Definitely a jack of all trades. He's made my car look super snackish. Jeffrey, you are the GOAT. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, the Banda's hauling service with Julian and Ana Banda. They rent dump trailers. You fill it up and they haul it away. They also do junk removals and tree brush removals and haul cars in and out of town. Make sure you book with the number on the screen. Banda's hauling service will get with you anytime. I love those guys. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair. Make sure you guys hit up Banda's hauling service for all those services. And of course, the Fat Boy Michelada and Botana with my boy Junior Banda. He provides the best michelada and botana plates for yourself or for a party. They're locally operated. Make sure you get the best and not the rest. I love me some Fat Boy Michelada and botana. Those botana trays are to die for. Oh, they're so good. They're my vice. If you've never had it, Cap G, I'm going to get you some. Yeah. Again, thank you to Cap G for coming on to this episode of The Public Affair. Thank you for enlightening us with your philosophical words.
Thank you,
and best of luck to you in all your future endeavors. And to everybody who tuned into this episode of The Public Affair, thank you guys again so much for all your love and support. More More is definitely on the way, but don't forget to always keep it between us.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.
Are you a podcaster? Let's talk podcast hosting. Are you tired of your current podcast host? Need real support and a community that gets it? At Rogue Media Network, we offer top-tier podcast hosting services to help you thrive. From hosting and distribution to dedicated support, we've got you covered. Starting as low as $25 a month. Join our community of passionate podcasters today. Contact us at hello@roguemedianetwork.com.